G'day there mates, my name is Mr. Magilla-cutti, and welcome back once again to my channel. We will once again be diving into another code recollection. So, previously, looks like Ashley here received a message from her father saying to meet him on Blood Edward Island for her birthday. So, her and Aunt Jessica made their way there. Jessica disappeared, so after waiting a while and being stranded, Ashley went to look for her. And now, we pretty much came up to the mansion when we heard Jessica scream. And after making our way around, we ran into a ghost boy named, D. We don't know his actual name, but apparently doesn't even remember anything about himself. But he did get bits and pieces of his memory back, so that's a good sign. So, that's pretty much chapter 1 in a nutshell. So we're moving on to chapter 2. Let's get started. So what do you think of the game yourself? So leave it in the comments below. Chapter 2. Lawrence's Mansion.
Hello? Is anyone in here? Oh. Jessica? Can you hear me? Come on, Jessica.
E, what are you doing?
I guess no one's here. But Jessica's gotta be around here somewhere. She's probably with Dad. Wait, Dee?
Where did D go? Oh, upstairs. Alright, so in the foyer. Let's have a look around downstairs. So, some stuff here has been updated. Alright, Richard. So Dad was supposed to meet us at the dock, but he never showed. Who invites you to a weird island and doesn't even show up? He probably just changed his mind about wanting to meet me. Jessica went on ahead, so I'm all alone, just waiting to be killed by falling rocks or something. And it's all Dad's fault. He's probably just hanging out in the mansion with some big jerk. Harsh. Alright, so D. Just when I was about to give up on opening the door to the mansion, D appeared again. It seems like maybe being around me helps his memories come back. That's how we got past the door. As we were talking, he suddenly remembered coming to the island with his father. After that, we were able to figure out the door knockers and getting inside. I'm not scared of D at all anymore. He's just a nice ghost that needs help, so I asked him to come along. I also didn't want to be alone, so having a friend is nice. A ghost friend. That's like the coolest thing that's happened to me. Okay, I need to keep my eye on these things because it's like constantly will be getting updated. Jessica disappeared after leaving the dock, and then I stumbled into a graveyard while looking for her. And then, believe it or not, I met a ghost. His name is D. It sounds like he lost almost all of his memories from when he was alive. I didn't know what to say when he asked me to help him recover his memories, but he agreed to help me look for Jessica. So I started to work with him. He must have been so lonely, with no memories and no one to talk to for almost 60 years. Even I prefer to have someone around rather than being all alone. Even now, when that someone happens to be a ghost. Anyway, we were able to get inside this mansion thanks to D remembering the secret to the door. I think we make a good team. I was running after Jessica. When I got close to the mansion, I heard a scream. I'm sure it was her. Pushing my fears aside, I made it to the front door. That's where I found her favorite pair of glasses. But why? What happened, Jessica? I'll be scared. I need to look for her. She's all the family I have left, and I love her. She has to be somewhere in the mansion. Alright, so I better keep my eye open for any updates. Yeah, glasses. Jessica's favorite glasses. They were found on the ground in front of the mansion. They don't look broken. It's just a small relief. Still... nothing in particular about them. Sorry about the yawning. No good. It won't open.
Jessica.
I just hope we're not locked in the mate. Okay, so this door won't open either. Somebody tells me on the doors here up. These people look like real marble. Probably are.
No good, huh? Jessica.
Three pillars... Sorry, these pillars go all the way up to the ceiling.
D? Are you...
I can't do shit about D. Oh, so this door's open. Sorry. I don't know what happened. It's just pressed it multiple times by accident. This vase looks super expensive. Even thinking about touching it makes me nervous. It's not as dusty as I would have thought. Looks they super clean. Did someone just polish it? That's a good question. There's a large vase with an elaborate design. Sorry, it took me a minute to remember what the words sounded like. Locked.
Wow.
These chandeliers are amazing. I always ever seen stuff like this on TV. It's probably even more beautiful when it's lit up. Yeah, I never even seen a chandelier before. This vase is cool. The pattern really grabs your attention. I can't really see the pattern. Oh yeah, it does have a bit of a sun symbol on it.
What a huge painting. Do you remember something about him?
I think he does now.
Welcome.
Huh. Who is this? There's a name. Lawrence Edward. Patriarch. So this is the guy that owned this place. Ashley, this man? He's my great-grandfather.
Whoa.
So you're part of the family that owned this house? The Edwards? Did you used to live here? No. I came here with my father. To visit my great-grandfather. He was very ill. And then... that song. Huh? That's right. When we arrived, I heard someone playing the loveliest song on the piano. A piano?
Let's look around and see if we can find one. I'll come with you.
Oh, okay.
Lawrence. Dee's great-grandfather and the owner of this mansion. Dee came to this island with his father to visit the man when he got sick. I've only seen him in a painting, but he looked a little scary. Like, getting your portrait painted. Why do you look so angry about it? Why didn't the artist ask him to smile? I don't know. Good question. But I suppose that's just how the artist paint anything. I guess some kind of decorative plate, I guess. Sorry, some kind of decorative plate, I guess. It's all to tell what's on it. Okay, so Dee's gotta be following us around. Let's try this door up here, and then if it doesn't open, we'll try to just go to the one downstairs. Locked.
Maybe.
Is Jessica through that door? Maybe. Right for a quick sec.
It's a piano.
Is it the one he heard when he first came here? Is that a paper crane on the chair there? I think it is. The air on the table smells like cigarettes. Someone must have been here. Have been Dad? Yeah, because these look recent. There's an ashtray filled with cigarette butts. So many cigarettes.
Dad.
Is my dad a chain smoker or something? I have no idea.
Maybe.
Did Dad forget this here? Got a lighter, so that might come in handy. I wonder if Dad smokes. But I don't really like the smell of cigarettes. I've got a key here too.
Oh, there's a key here. Wonder where I can use it.
Good question. E key. Shut up, phone. A lighter with a fancy silver lid. I found it in the room with the piano. It looks new. We left it laying around. Good question. Can we interact with it to open it? On the side here. B. E? At least that's what I think it says. Yeah, B-E. B-E. Stomping Edward? A key I found in the room with the piano. It has a big E carved into it. It must stand for something. Not sure what. Well, nothing else noticeable on the key except the pattern it has here. B-E. 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 Nah, his name is Richard. So I don't think that belongs to him. Plus, his name is Robbins, not Edwards, so I don't think it would belong to him.
Is this the piano you were talking about? I think... Dee?
must be the guest Papa told me about.
Franny.
Granny.
What? I remember, Ashley. The person playing the piano, it was Franny.
Who's Franny?
Who's Franny?
A girl who used to live here.
She used to live here. Were you related?
I'm not sure. It was Franny who used to call me Dee. This house is where we first became friends.
Yeah? That's great. I'm glad you remembered something. Forgetting all your friends sounds so sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
And sadly, that's pretty much what happened to me because I can't remember any of my old school friends. Their names, not even their faces. Only one particular one, but it still scares me that I forget them. I forget everyone. Thick layer of dust on the keyboard. Does music stand for holding music sheet? A sheet music, sorry. Nothing else on it. I didn't even examine the seat. Franny. Franny was Dee's friend. She lived in this mansion and was really good at the piano. She also nicknamed him Dee. I would love to have known her and heard her play music. It looks like there's nothing we can do here. Well, we might as well go and see what we can do with this key. Still, what was with that paper origami on the chair there? I can't even interact with it.
What's this?
Oh, no, I can.
It's an origami crane.
Origami?
Yeah, it's made of paper. My mom would make these for me all the time when I was a baby. I don't really remember myself, but Jessica told me about it.
Huh.
But I wonder who made this one. Is the DAS reacting?
Wait, is that a... I think that's a QR code on it. You can now read notes left on the paper cranes. Scan the notes about daily life on the island by pointing the DSS camera at origami cranes found around the mansion. You can read the notes from the messages menu on the DAS. Was something happening when I put the camera at the crane? My first attempt at woodworking scanned. New feature unlocked. What? What's this mean? You can read the notes you scan in messages. What sort of messages were left behind in the origami cranes? This is gonna be a long read. A week has passed since my clumsy hands took away saw and hammer, but I finally completed my new stool. My measurements may have been a little off, but it's not bad for a first attempt. I'll take it to the cliff overseeing the sea next chance I get. It's a little wobbly. Might be the ground that's uneven. Well, it's a nice feature. Sitting on this stool that I built myself, looking out to sea, my body rocking it in time to the sound of the waves. The wobbling helps me keep a rhythm. Doubt I even noticed it after a while. I'll get used to it in no time. But I'm going too easy on it. I made this stool by hand, so maybe my judgment is clouded. What if Bill or someone sat on it? Or would they have a different take? P.S. I worked on this stool in my spare time around developing the another. But the fact remains it took me an entire week to make a simple stool in the realm of DIY. I'm clearly still a novice. So the day comes when I live with Ashley again, I'll have to really ramp up my woodworking skills. Was this left behind by her father? So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to keep our eyes open for those paper cranes.
Something wrong?
Jessica isn't here either. Where could she be?
Alright, let's check out these doors.
No good, huh?
No, I keep forgetting the wrong buttons. Used here. I think we need to keep our eyes open for a door with E symbol on it. Oh!
Yes!
Nice. So I just need to keep my eyes open when the bank icon flashes.
Oh, it's a hallway. Looks like it leads to more rooms.
Maybe what? Maybe bedrooms?
If only there was some way of knowing where Jessica is. But I guess we'll just have to search the rooms one by one.
Swing hallway. It's hard to see in the dark, but I like the pattern on this vase. Got a bird holding berries, top of flower.
Franny.
Huh?
This was Franny's room.
Oh, wow. Really?
Ashley, open this door. I feel like I'm about to remember something.
Hey?
Got it. But I wonder if it's
Locked.
locked.
Okay, I just realized what the E on here for. It was probably meant for... Ah, yeah, E is for East, not Edward. Ah. So much for that. It's worth a try. Yeah, I just realized what that... A bird with a golden sprout in his beak adores the storm.
D.
You know what this room is? This room is? No, I can't remember. It's locked. It won't open it up. Ugh, my voice is really cracking. The courtyard is past here.
No good, huh?
No, like it won't open. I think I'll just keep the older play off for a while. There were some old dried up flowers in the vase. When this door's open. Let's have a look. Oh. Studio.
So many paintings. But no Jessica. Dee?
What's up,
Something
D?
up? Did you remember something?
Canvas shells. There are a lot of canvases here, and they're all faded. Pity. These canvases are all covered in dust. So is these ones. Top of the dresser. D, what's... Huh? What's he up to? He can't take his eyes off that portrait. Maybe that's Franny? It's such a beautiful piece, and it's all covered in spider webs. Sad, really. Yeah. The easel holds an elaborate painting.
Huh.
I think I've seen these on TV, but this one's smaller than I've seen before.
Hey.
Okay, so it seems like there's certain things I can't look at until I talk to D. Rags and paper inside. Drawing supplies, I suppose. I guess. I straw himself with extra rags and paper. Nothing looks particularly useful. Same here. There's an old sketch of a young girl on the easel.
What is it?
Want to see a picture that Papa drew? I'll show you, but it'll be our secret, okay, Dee?
It's Franny.
Huh?
Ashley. It's Franny. Uncle Henry drew this.
Henry.
Uncle Henry?
Yeah. Franny's papa.
So Franny's dad is Henry, and the kid in this picture is Franny. But it's a little rough, so it's hard to be sure.
Franny grabbed my hand and pulled me into this room. She showed this to me and said that her dad was a great artist. She said she asked him to draw a picture of me, too. After that, we went into the yard. There was a puppy.
Huh. Seeing Dee so happy, talking about his memories with Franny, it's a little, well, weird. Dee was with Franny, the girl in this old drawing. And that same boy is here with me. Right now.
Yes, it is weird. What a time warp. A canvas sits on the easel. It's a painting of a moonlit cove.
What a lovely painting. This may be my favorite room so far. But it feels somehow lonely. I can't put my finger on why.
Maybe if something happened to Franny and all the paintings this guy ever drew after something happened to her just was like soul. I don't know, I'm just taking guesses here.
What did you remember?
I've seen this picture. But before it was finished, it used to be of the ocean in the afternoon light.
What?
But now, it's the ocean at nighttime. I wonder why it was changed.
That's honestly a good question. Franny's been updated. Franny was the friend. She lived in the mansion. Franny was Dee's friend. She lived in this mansion and was a really good friend, good at the piano. She also nicknamed him Dee. Loved to have known her how to play music. Okay, I think the update was just to her name. Because we now know her as Franny Edwards. This looks like the kind of paint real artists use. Some of these still have paint, some paint inside, but it's all hard and unusable. That's why you always keep the lids on. There's a notepad on the dresser. This notepad looks new. I wonder if it's my dad's.
Hey,
What's written on it? 8:15. Bill is coming.
who?
Who's Bill? No clue. Maybe a friend of my dad's? There's something else written here too. It looks like some notes have been jotted down here. Shopping list for Bill. Chocolate, potato chips. I have no idea what that word is. For cafe au latte and soda, apple soda. Dad likes chocolate too. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. One moment please, guys. Apologies for that, folks. Had a bit of an emergency. But then again, with the old boy, everything's an emergency. Anyway, what we'll be doing... Oh yeah, looking around the art studio a bit. Yeah, there's something on the round table here we can look at. Scribbles. There's a drawing on the table.
This paper looks new.
I wonder who the girl is.
I wonder who the girl is. Maybe it's Franny?
Doubtful.
No, I don't think so. This girl, she looks a little like you.
Huh? Wait. It couldn't be. Did my dad draw this picture of me?
What's wrong? Aren't you happy?
Does he think I look like this? Well, it's not very accurate. Oh no.
What is it?
What if Dad doesn't even recognize me?
Chocolate. There's some chocolate on a silver plate.
Huh.
It's partially eaten, but by who? I feel like I've seen it before. The chocolate's been sitting here for that long? No, the plate. This silver plate was... Someone treasured it. No good, I can't remember. And the birds are going off, just great. There's a document in the bag.
What's this?
What's this paper? Let's see. Research into another. As in what's the DAS?
What?
Author Richard Roberts and Sayoko Robbins. This is the research paper my parents wrote. It's just the cover page though. Someone must have taken the rest of the pages. But why? Let's have a look at this though. Maybe something's on the back of it. You never know. Let's see. The cover to a research paper my mum and dad co-wrote. They called it Research into Another. It looks like someone took the actual research part, though. Let's see. Oh. Nah, there's nothing on the other side. But then again, I probably think she probably would have noticed. These must have been sitting here rusting over forever.
What?
Ugh. I scratched my nail on it and it gave me the chills. Yeah, I tried that myself once and it's not a pleasant feeling.
Dee, look.
What is it?
You can see the ocean. It's so pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jessica and I came here on a boat. Maybe you and your dad.
Came by boat as well. Could be.
You'd have to, right?
Yeah, there wouldn't be any other
Saw
way.
the island from the boat. I felt something.
What did you feel?
I didn't get it at the time, but I think I do now. At least a little.
What is it?
It's about meeting my dad. I just kept thinking, what do I do if he's a jerk?
Are you scared of that?
Maybe. A little.
I guess anyone would feel that way. Especially after not meeting their parents for so long. You can see the ocean from the window. Alright, fine. I don't think there's anything else here we can look at. Still, maybe that research paper is important. And this another. What does it mean? Because we have it on the DAS. And now there's talk about research into another. Locked. But another one. The window is too fogged up to get a good look at the view. And another open door. What's this, a study area?
What do you think this room was for?
Good question. The drawer is empty. No. An old album. There's an old album full of photos. Hold on a sec, my computer's going on the fritz. Don't know what's going on with it. July 1924. The two play in the yard. Master Henry and Thomas are growing up in good health. Henry and Thomas. Dee's father. They are practically inseparable. They make quite the pair. Master Henry is a kind-hearted big brother, always looking after young Master Thomas. August 1932. The two played in a sports tournament. Master Henry is so wise and strong, Master Thomas sweet and honest. The sound of laughter is ever present around these bright and exuberant boys. Feel Mr. Edwards indescribably proud of their growth. 1934. portraits of the two. While Master Henry pursues art, Master Thomas aims to be a writer. The pair have grown into fine young men, and Mr. Edwards is truly hoping from the bottom of his heart that they achieve the lives they so desire. There's some silver tableware in the drawer. Wow, is this real silver? These must be antique or something.
Oh.
Wait, what is it, Dee? Can't be sure, but I just feel like this place is somehow precious.
Huh?
Precious? Empty.
Amazing.
So many books. Pretty impressive if anyone reads them all. I agree. There's a safe here. There's a sturdy looking safe.
Hey.
A safe that's sturdy has got to be protecting something important. Do you think you can open it? Let's see.
Good, huh?
Nope, it's locked tight. Well, I hope there's a clue somewhere around here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wine glasses, teacups, and dishes. They're all so pretty. I feel like I'm so close to remembering something. I think these are just pretty much, these drawers are totally empty. Not even trash or anything. Like not a puzzle. There's a portrait on the wall.
What's this?
You mustn't enter my quarters at your whim.
The butler quarters?
Something the matter?
I just remembered something. This was Wells's room.
Wells?
He was the butler of this mansion. He found me in here once and said to me, "Butlers safeguard all manner of important items for the people of their houses. So you mustn't enter my quarters at your whim."
I wonder what sort of important items he was looking after.
Oh, it was keys. Wells held every key for the mansion.
They might be helpful for finding Jessica.
Let's look around for them.
Sorry, it's the dang laptop. Okay, so Wells was the family butler. I'm sure Wells, with his organization and natural cleanliness, was a great butler. It also seems like he was a kind person who treated Dee just as well as the adults. It must have been a lot of work to take care of a house as big as this one, though. It seems like Wells was pretty careful about who came into this room. Maybe because he had keys to the rest of the rooms in there. He was a devoted guy. So if I'm taking a guess, and it's probably right, the keys to the rest of the house are probably in that safe there. Let's keep looking around. Huh. There's a totally empty wardrobe. There's nothing in this wardrobe. The only thing in this wardrobe is cobwebs. Tea set. There's a teapot and teacup on the table. Wow, they're so pretty. They must be antiques. I always loved the idea of having tea time with stuff like this. Honey cups, cute little cakes, whole set.
Oh, yeah.
I just remembered, Ashley, I drank tea from this cup before. When I first came to the mansion, Wells made milk tea. Oh yeah, and he served it with some chocolate cake.
Huh.
Oh, I love chocolate cake. I'm getting jealous. And hungry. Oh, really? I just love how this is just also adorable. Briefcase. It's gotta be something in here. Oh, guess not. Empty. Guess this book was bedtime reading. Figured the butler's bed is made perfectly. It's not even wrinkled. Okay, I know we have to do something with this, but until Dee can remember it, we're pretty much... The silver tableware is old but pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Wells really cherished these. He kept them so polished you could see your reflection.
Huh.
Now they're so tarnished. It's kind of sad.
Weird.
Strange. What is?
Hey.
There were 4 plates the last time I saw them. It's important to keep all the plates together. I remember Wells saying that. 4 important plates, huh? Maybe now we can actually get that one from the drawer. Dee, look at this plate.
Yeah.
Alright, that's one of Wells' silver plates. Small dish with chirping bird. Should I put it back where it belongs? Not yet. Let's go grab the other one. So let's go back to the previous room in the art room. Hey Dee, check this out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a piece of the tableware set Wells loved. Small dish with pecking bird.
Alright.
I should put this back where, but hey, there's a picture there.
There's something.
A picture was left under the silver plate.
This is...
I think that's
She's...
her mom.
Hurry, Ashley. Hide.
Guess her face became more clear now.
Right. I remember who said that. It was Mom.
The woman in the photo is your mother? That must mean the baby is...
Yeah. It's me. This must be Dad's photo.
Well, it's good that she's got some memories of mother back now. So Sayoko. So it's pretty much just an updated picture. Okay, so that's 2 silver plates we got. Need to find one more. Wonder where it could be though. Maybe at that room at the end of the hall. So yeah, definitely gonna have to keep a constant eye on that on the DAS. Wrong button. Okay, small silver plate with a picture of a baby bird. It was kept safe in the drawers in Wells' desk. Nothing on the back, so nothing that can be indicated about it. There's a small dish with a picture of a baby bird. It was on the desk in the art studio along with some half-eaten chocolate. Yeah, nothing. A photo of me with Mom when I was just a baby. So pretty. She had a gentle expression, just like I saw her in my dreams. I will never forget her face again. It almost looks like it was hand drawn, but I guess that's how they made the photo look like. Okay, so I can't actually investigate the back of it? Huh. Curious. There's a lock on the door. Does this lead to the room with the piano in it?
Oh.
Oh, I can unlock it. Oh, shortcut. Wait, was there actually a plate in here, perhaps? The cigarette butts, right! There's an ashtray filled with cigarette butts.
Ashley.
Something about this ashtray.
Huh?
What about it?
Hey.
Try brushing it off. Sure, okay. Brushing away the cigarette butts and ashes reveal a beautiful bird in relief.
Oh.
Wow, what's this? I thought so. This ashtray is from the butler's room. Plate with flying bird. Alright, so that's the third one. A silver platter with a large image of a bird. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful design, but tarnished by cigarette ash. Who the heck would do something like that? Especially on something so beautiful. But yeah, this one definitely looks more elaborate than the other two we had. Maybe the... I wonder if there's an order we have to put them in. I think that's more likely the case. Anyway, butler's room here. So the 4 plates.
Alright.
If keeping them together is so important, let's line these up. I'm sure Wells would appreciate that. This is so... The shelf with the plate is the only one that is in level. No. Try this one.
Wow.
The pedestal came down. It must be some sort of mechanism. Alright, so... This one? Yes. Oh. Hello. What have we got in here, Mr. Butler?
This was some sort of puzzle all along?
Look, there's something in there.
Huh?
Is this a map of the mansion?
Huh. What?
It's typically written on the space for this room. Try looking at the map with the L when you're lost. There may be a hidden
How about
hint
this?
hidden somewhere. I should have made note of the interesting things I find. Okay, so this will be helpful. I actually thought I had to hold it down, but I guess not. Okay. Right 17, left 1, right 6, left 18. I can't remember for anything, so right 17, left 1, right 6, left 18.
Hey.
Sorry about that. That was my dad yelling out for something.
D.
Don't suppose you know what the combination, do you? Well, don't. Do you think Wells left it somewhere? It's not like I could have took a picture of the. Let me try something. No, I can't bring it up, so I'll have to remember this off by heart. 17, 1, 6, 18.
Ashley.
Can you open 17, 1, 6, 18? 17. Trying to remember left and right. 17, 1, 6, 18. 17. 1. Six. $18.
Got it. The safe is unlocked.
Well done, Ashley.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Looks like a book.
This is...
And 2 keys. Oh, it's Wells' diary.
Yes, a key. 2 keys, as a matter of fact. Now we can get into those locked rooms.
Well, some of them at least. But the flower key and the 3-leaf clover key.
What's this notebook?
Wells must have written it.
1916. We finally learn of Master Leonard's whereabouts, but it was too late. He already succumbed to the epidemic. It has been decided that Mr. Edward will take in 2 children, the 2 children he left behind. Mr. Edward had ordered new rooms be prepared for the young children. He called the room the Gold Bird Room and the Silver Bird Room. 1930. 2 boys have long since outgrown me. They're now strapping young men. Master Thomas and Henry have entered the same university. Master Henry is so wise and strong. Master Thomas so sweet and honest. I'm sure Mr. Edwards is indescribably proud of that growth. Now there is no longer a concern about finding a successor. Master Henry and Thomas both marry. 1943. The dreaded day has come. Masters Henry and Thomas both headed to the battlefield. The war has intensified, and both young men were called to the front lines. When I think about how Mr. Edward must feel, I am speechless. I can only pray for their safety. So this must have been around wartime. 1940. When was the on those gravestones? 1945. The long-awaited day has arrived. Both young masters have come home. Joy I felt to have them return alive is unparalleled. They returned, however, bearing grave wounds to both body and soul. Master Henry lost himself in the art studio, gazing endlessly at the piece he once painted. He even struggles with daily matters such as eating. Mr. Edward has keenly observed that help is needed and has arranged for Henry to stay on the island with his family. After staying with us for several days, Master Thomas returned to his home on the mainland. He conducted himself with his customary positive manner, but I could sense something like a dark cloud in his countenance. I cannot possibly understand their feelings, but I pray they can rest and become well soon. War will do that to someone, especially being dragged into something as big as the Great War. Second World War, probably. Mr. Edward prepared his last will and testament. Mr. Edward has taken ill. What have I done? If only I hadn't written that letter and called him back to the island. But no matter how I repent, those days will never return. It's all my doing. The fault is mine alone. But perhaps one day a descendant of the Edward family will return. Should that day happen, I will leave a set of blueprints in my drawers. I hope that they are found and prove some use. I pray the soul of Mr. Edward and the others rest peacefully eternally. I think he must have called him back for when his father died. When Edward died. Something happened to him.
This Mr. Edward must have been your great-grandfather, Dee. You're probably right.
Henry and Thomas. If they were brothers and they were Lawrence's grandchildren. Dee? You alright?
Henry, enough already.
What are you trying to say, Thomas?
I just remembered something. Back then, Uncle Henry called my father Thomas.
Thomas? Your father's name is Thomas! Dee, that's great! You remembered your dad!
Franny's father is Henry. Dee's father is Thomas.
So they were cousins.
And Henry and Thomas were brothers. They died on this island in the same year.
Oh.
I wonder what happened. Dee looks so upset. He's probably wondering the same thing.
You don't suppose they have had a falling out? So anything I can think of. A key with a flower design. The attention to detail on the petals is impressive. It was in the safe in the butler's room. A gold key with a simple three-leaf clover carving. It was in the safe in the butler's room. Leonard. I think... Yeah, their father, that's right. Leonard Edward. Thomas and Henry's father. Wells wrote in his journal that Leonard died of an illness. He must have felt terrible leaving his kids orphaned when they were so little. Wells also mentioned that they finally learned of his whereabouts. So I guess Leonard left the island at some point and didn't tell them where he was going. I don't know what happened with Leonard, but it seems like Lawrence took his sons and raised them well. So I'm glad for that. Henry's father died when he was little, so he grew up in the mansion with Thomas. In his journal, Wells wrote that Henry was wise and strong, and Henry was also a super talented artist. I bet Franny was proud to have him as a father. Thomas' father died when he was little, and he grew up in the mansion with Henry. Reading Wells' journals helped Dee remember that Thomas was his father. He didn't seem very happy with the memory though. In his journal, Wells wrote that Thomas was sweet and honest. I guess that was true when he was a kid. When he didn't live in the mansion anymore, and his grandfather got sick, He brought Dee to visit. I guess the sweet part of him never changed. Okay, so we got the key, so let's head upstairs. Let's use the keys we got from the safe to get into Franny's room.
Yeah.
Right, her room is on the second floor, isn't it? Sounds. I think that's correct. Yeah. There's still one more. Yeah, this room here is locked, isn't it? Yeah, we don't have a key for that one, so we can't get back in here. Sorry, I'm getting buttons mixed up. On the door there, it has 2 leaves there, so I don't think we can get in there yet. Not without a key with 2 leaves on it. However, this one here has a flower, so I think we can use the flower key on it. Yep.
Yes, it opened. Now we can look in Franny's room. Maybe you'll remember something else, Dee.
Maybe.
Yes.
But the question is, will there be a good memory or a bad one?
Huh? Dee?
This is it, Ashley. This is Franny's room. This is where we play together.
No. You can't feel really bad to be stupid for someone's room. A box of building blocks. The box is full of building blocks. There are all sorts of shapes in here. Was these Franny's?
Huh.
Is that something beneath the building block? Yeah, there is. This looks like a doll. A doll sits in the box meant for building blocks.
What's with this doll? Its right arm is missing.
Really?
Yeah, I guess it broke off.
Dee, look at this doll.
I just remembered something.
Be right back, guys.
What is it?
Franny made this doll.
Wow, she made this herself? Pretty impressive. The missing piece must be around here somewhere.
I don't think this doll is broken. I think it's supposed to be missing its right arm. This is a doll of Franny's father.
And?
And Franny's father was missing his right arm.
Really?
Okay then, mates, I had to go, I had to stop the recording for a bit because I was just getting stressed out over some stuff. I won't explain why, but I had to stop the recording. Although I did have to start it up again because it was freezing on my end, but at least I was able to save it. Well, I hope I was able to save it. Anyway, from what I understand, Franny's father, when he went to the war, came back from the war, he actually lost his right arm. which is quite sad. A dog with a mustache missing its right arm. Apparently, it was handmade by Franny based on her dad. But in the flashback, didn't it have both arms there? And yeah, there's a spot here that indicates there could be an arm, but maybe she made it like that because I don't know. I had a low table like this when I was little. It was perfect for drawing or playing house. Can't imagine.
Oh man, what a cute teddy bear.
Oh,
That was Franny's favorite.
These vintage bears are cool.
I actually love teddy bears.
Suddenly I remembered that night. The one from my dreams. That night, on the table, there was a cake with candles and a bear with a red ribbon.
Here you go, Ashley. This is a present from Daddy.
Yeah, that's what Mom said. But Dad wasn't there. Where was he that night?
that's the real question, isn't it?
What's wrong?
Dee, I remembered something too. When I saw the bear, my mom...
Your mother?
Yeah. I barely remember anything about her. But sometimes I have this dream. I feel like it ends in the middle, though. Like there's more to it.
Huh. That reminds me of something Jessica said. She told me that if I meet my dad, I'll also learn about my mom.
Is that why you came here to see him?
Maybe.
Sorry. Got a bit distracted. I know I shouldn't, but... Cupboard. Sorry, closet. The closet's empty. Franny's clothes aren't even in there. In here. Every day she cleared them out when she left. This is her favorite sofa. There are blocks and books on it. Didn't exactly leave it in a clean state, but then again, it was a child's room.
Huh.
A little green desk. Did Franny do a study in here? Maybe. Oh, the handles are so cute. Anything on the drawers? Nope. There's a child bed. It looks pretty old.
The blanket's color is faded. A little girl used to sleep here a long time ago. Hey, Dee. What was Franny like?
Well, I guess she was mostly sweet, but she could be a little sassy. She was real easy to make laugh, but real easy to make cry too. And she was incredibly lonely.
Oh.
Okay, never gone this bedstand. I wonder if there's something behind it. Nothing behind the book. Okay. Anything behind this one? Nope. What about here? Oh. Do I have to get out the... Yeah, I think I do. Silly, but... Number 4, tarnished teddy bear. Did we miss some? I don't think so, because we didn't... It actually tells us where they are. Living in this mansion has been like living in a time capsule. Each room is untouched by time. And as I used these rooms in my day-to-day life, I found myself developing an interest in antique furniture. When I gazed upon the elaborate decor, when I feel the fine materials used in their construction, materials that have withstood the test of time, I think I must be feeling the same sense of elegance and high living once enjoyed by the Edward family. I'll sometimes catch myself wandering from room to room just to admire the furniture. One might even say I'm becoming an enthusiast, yet I have found it difficult to enjoy the child's room on the east side of the second floor. Looking at the dusty teddy bear on the small desk, my thoughts flash back to Ashley and how I left her behind 11 years ago. Ashley, I want to see you just one more time. I have to imagine you don't even remember my face. You were only just 3 years old at the time. I want to finish another, and then see with my own eyes how you've grown. I feel as though I've been stuck in time myself. Now you can bring me back. Wow. Deep. Okay, before we do continue on any further, I want to go back to those other rooms to see if I can find the rest of those paper cranes. And... well, that's for the free leaf. We'll come back to that one later. Just, let's head straight downstairs. I'm sure I didn't miss them. But then again, they probably were a bit hidden. So I really need to keep my eyes peeled. Maybe I'm missing something? So I don't want to use the internet to just... oh, here it is. Sneaky. So yeah, they're well hidden by the looks. The scenery across the sand. As I enjoyed the breeze of the water, gazing lazily across the horizon, I recalled the beautiful springtime scenery of Sayoko's hometown in Japan. I haven't visited Japan in over 10 years. The last time I went, it was with Sayoko to tell her parents of our marriage. During the flight to Hyundai, I think that's right. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't heard that town before. I caught a rather rare sight. Sayoko looking nervous. No doubt her mind was occupied with the thoughts of what she'd say to her parents. This was her first visit home in quite a while, after all, and on top of that, she was going to reveal such big news. In an attempt to calm her nerves, I held her hand and asked her to tell me about her hometown. She told me about a river near her family home. In spring, the cherry blossom trees along its banks bloom, creating such a beautiful scene. Even now, after all these years, I could see the smile on her face as she talked about those trees. And the next day, I walked beside her beneath those cherry blossoms, on my way to meet her parents for the first time. I've always wanted to return to Japan, but it has not yet been in the cards. But I will make it back someday, and I'll walk the path beneath the cherry trees that Sayoko loves so much. Sounds like he really missed her. But what was so important to him he had to finish it and leave Ashley all alone? Alright, so got the one in here. Oh, right here. I bet you guys are screaming at me saying that I missed it. Lawrence Edward, the Patriarch. It seems that the late patriarch of this mansion, Lawrence Edward, was a deeply distrusting man. He found gold on this desolate island and grew the company he established in the span of a single generation. He seemed to have viewed everyone who approached him as a thief who wanted only his money. So much so that he forbade anyone outside the family from entering the mansion. What's more, he took measures to guard his property from intruders by placing mechanisms all around the mansion, such as the front door. I believe his distrust of others had a negative impact on his family as well. There is, for some reason, not a single mention of his wife anywhere in the mansion. Not even a trace of a grave belonging to her in the graveyard. I have no real evidence to suggest this, but my theory is Lawrence's wife fell out of love with him. This man who cast suspicion on everyone, and left the island for good, after having his child. Lawrence's reward for amassing such vast wealth was to be tortured by the distrust of others, leaving him a lonely man who has lost the love of his family. However, it appears he was able to keep his heart open to at least one person, the butler who served his family, and judging from the journal in the butler's room, it seems it was a mutual and unwavering loyalty. So back upstairs, while we get the clover key. And that sounds like a very lonely existence to live. Being wary of everyone and thinking they're out to get you. Well, at least it actually tells us the area where we missed those papers. Alright, back to this. Nothing. There's a shelf decorated with dolls.
Take a look at this doll.
It's Franny's. She made it to look like herself.
So this one is supposed to be Franny.
Yes.
What's wrong? Is something bothering you?
I remember something Franny said.
Dee, these dolls have to be nice to each other. If they get along, then...
If they get along?
Then what?
Sorry. That's all I remember.
The dolls need to get along? What does that mean?
Well, I see 3 incisions here. So maybe there's one more doll we need to find. The last doll doesn't seem to be here. Maybe it's in another room? Maybe. We'll come back here later then. Alright, 3-leaf clover. Use the 3-leaf clover key.
All right.
Wonder whose room this was. Maybe Granny's father's? 2 beds.
Does this spark any memories?
This is... Yes. Ashley, I remember something. This room belonged to Franny's parents.
Right, we never had a mention on the mother either. Granny's mother.
Huh?
The fireplace poker is just lying out. Did someone forget to put it back? Maybe. Well, you can actually sit on a big chair in front of the fireplace, like in a movie. Bottles and glasses are all covered with dust. I wonder if the stuff inside is okay to drink. I think you're a bit too young to be drinking that. Ooh, one of those old-fashioned televisions. There's a letter. There's an open letter beside the book on the table.
Hey.
This letter is all crumbled up. It must have been made someone angry. I wouldn't want to be that clever. Let's see what it says. You've gone and upset a lot of people with this. The workers here just don't get it, and neither do I. We put our blood, sweat, and tears into working Lawrence's mine around the clock. And what are we getting in return? Fired, the lot of us, and kicked off the island. The old president would have at least tried to work something out with us, like always. But now this new guy gets to stroll in and shut us down with a single sheet of paper. We would like a sit down with the new president. We're at least owed an explanation. Robin Martin, worker representative. So, by the looks of it, this new president, whoever it was, shut down the mines and basically fired everyone off the island. Could have been one of the brothers? A letter from people who were working in the mine. Who's this new president? I have no idea. Again, I bet you £5 is probably was one of the brothers. Maybe... what was his name again? It's only been a couple of hours and I'll already forget everyone's name. Henry. Was it Henry?
This is...
This TV is ancient. I've never seen one like this. Yeah, neither have I. I mean, in cartoons, but... never one like this. This bed is huge. There's easily room for 2 adult-sized people to share it. Yeah, but I think... but why get separate beds? Maybe something was up between the 2? Was someone in the middle of this book? I wonder how long it's been sitting here. It's like the time has just stopped in this place for decades.
Huh.
With a pitcher this big, you don't have to refill the water as often. No, you do not. There are a lot of books in here, but they all look complicated and boring. Maybe. There's a dresser with a three-sided mirror. There's a doll here. There's a doll in the drawer.
Oh.
Dee, check it out. This doll must be...
Yeah.
Yeah, Franny made it. This one must be her mum. Doll of a woman. There's a letter here too.
Huh?
Is this a letter? Letter? Dear Henry, this is farewell. Having you lose not only your beloved grandfather, but others so dear to you in such a short time. I'm sure you are consumed by grief deeper than I can understand. I believe that Franny and I can heal your heart, but you have changed since sealing yourself off in the Silver Bird room. I saw how you threw the sprout key into the fountain. You spent every day confined in your room, lost in a bottle of alcohol and terrified of an unseen force. You seem to have lost the will to live. Even Franny is scared, frightened by how long it's been since you picked up a pencil or paintbrush. And yet, you refuse to leave the room. I can no longer see your heart, Henry. I'm taking Franny and leaving the island. I will never forget how deeply I loved you. Marie. Guess that explains it. So Franny was no longer on the island. And neither was the wife.
Who's Marie?
Franny's mama.
Oh,
Why do you look so sad?
well, this is a goodbye letter. I don't know what happened between her mom and dad, but I'm sure Franny wanted them all to stay together. That's why I'm sad.
Ashley.
Got Marie's letter. But yeah, I think after coming back to the island and seeing losing his father, Henry just became consumed by grief. Not only that, but with what happened with him during the war, seeing his father just die just must have pushed him over the edge. So this is the Edward family line. Here we got Marie. The letter we found in Franny's parents' room was a farewell from Marie to Henry. I guess Henry changed a lot after Lawrence died. Marie couldn't help it feel any better. But I think she left for Franny's sake, to get away from this island. But it must have been hard for this family that all loved each other to be separated like that. I think it had been. It's empty. Did they just pack everything up when they left the island? Maybe. A doll with a woman that Franny made herself. It was a cute polka dot dress. Apparently it was modeled after Franny's mom. A letter written by Franny's mom, Marie. It talks about how Henry sealed himself off in the Silver Bird room and how she decided to leave him. Oh yeah, and there's still the crate we need to find. Oh, there you are. I think I've been recording for about over an hour and a half now. My thoughts on the father as a father. My thoughts on my father as a father. When I think of one day reuniting with Ashley, I sometimes find myself wondering what sort of father I should be. And in those moments, my thoughts immediately go to my own father, who died when I was 18. He worked as an importer, a line of business that took him all over the world. His sole focus in life was his work, so he was rarely home. But one day, in a move that surprised us all, my mother took on a vacation. He took my mother on a vacation to South America, but their plane crashed into the Pacific Ocean, and I never saw my parents again. At the time, I couldn't understand my father's desire to bury himself in his work. How could he keep himself so busy that he neglects his family? And then one day, he was gone. But looking back, I've become exactly like him. If my father was still alive, what would he say to me? To see me with my head so buried in my research, what would he think of me? I honestly wouldn't know. Let me just check something real quick, sorry guys. This away. I was just wondering if the chapter represents how many of these messages they are. Could be wrong, but this recording has been going on for quite a while. So, we'll go on for about another 20 minutes or so, and then we'll probably call it there. Because I'm just worried about stopping near the end of a chapter. I've got a hunch. A doll of a girl made by Franny. Apparently it's modeled after Franny herself. The pink dress is really cute. Maybe I'll put this doll here. Yeah, so at least that way Henry has someone to hold on to. I'll put this doll here. And put this one here. There we go. It's open. This must be what we've meant by the dolls getting along. I wonder what's in here.
And in here we have a key.
And a ribbon. Sprout key.
I wonder which room this key's for.
What's this? It's a ribbon. It's a ribbon Franny loved. There's a faded ribbon. So I can't take it with me? We'll check out this last room and then we'll probably call it there. Ow. A golden key with a sprout design. It's lighter than the other keys. It was on a shelf in Franny's room.
Yes!
Let's head inside. Curioso and Curioso. Was this the master study for Henry? Just wonder how they feel.
here either. Where could you be, Jessica?
Question. Painting of a bird.
Hummingbird.
It's crooked. This bothers me to no end.
Info.
This is sheet music, isn't it?
It is.
Why was it hidden behind a painting? The painting is of this bird.
Ah!
What is it, D?
Did you know there's a puzzle hidden in this sheet music? If you solve the puzzle and play the music, you'll get to see the piano's secret.
I just remembered something. This is the sheet music Franny played on the piano.
Oh, really? I wonder if I'd be able to play it.
You can play?
Yeah, I practice on a school piano once in a while.
Will you try playing this song?
I'll give it a shot. Maybe it'll help jog some more memories.
And then some.
Franny told me there's a puzzle hidden in this sheet music.
I wonder what it could be.
Wait, at the top there.
What's this?
This looks like a sheet music. What's it doing here? I don't know, but can we take a picture of that? Camera. So we're gonna need this top part here. Painting of a girl.
Oh,
Is this painting of Franny? It looks like a lot like the sketch in the art studio. Weird to think that Dee was friends with all those years ago. This picture is filthy. Guess it's been gathering dust a long time. The closet has been cleared out.
Huh.
There's a bunch of different kinds of alcohol from all over the world. Candle holders by the bed. Is this what they used for light? Yep. I'd be too scared to have an open flame right from my bed. Yeah, well, people didn't have that kind of worry back then. It's pretty dusty up close. Makes sense, I suppose. Hummingbird scanned. So it's got pretty much Franny's portrait updated. On the other side. From the door knockers to tableware to paintings to sculptures in the fountain, a hummingbird motif permeates every corner of this mansion. The fact there are so many hummingbird decorations indicates that Lawrence has a strong fixation on them. Hummingbirds can be a symbol of healing and love, and are apparently a popular motif in Native American cultures as well. I believe it's possible Lawrence included hummingbirds all throughout the mansion as an attempt to alleviate his loneliness. Maybe. It reminds me of something Sayoko once told me. In Japan, the crane has long been associated with good fortune. Designs featuring this particular bird are very popular. Origami cranes are most popular as a means of making a wish. As such, those who wish for peace and for speedy recovery from illness will often make them in droves. So perhaps Lawrence hummingbird decorations were made with a wish for peace in his own life. Sayoko taught me how to make origami cranes a long time ago. Maybe we should make a few and leave them around the mansion. We will wish that the departed may rest in peace.
Huh.
This marble table looks expensive. It's also kind of cold when you touch it. I'm trying to have a look at the newspaper, but I guess not. Where's the power button? Is this a remote for this thing? Nope. Obviously something that old. Desk lamp is all faded. Base is 32. I wonder what color it was originally. Oh, neat. A quill pen. I always wanted to try one.
Darn it.
No good. It's all dried out and hardened. Can't write a thing. This is a nice table. And it's not broken or anything, even after all this time. Someone left a book open here. Were they looking something up? Maybe. Wow, these shelves are so full of books. I wonder how long it would have taken to read them all. Well, people had a lot of time back then without the electronic appliances, so... Oh yeah, the picture in the album. Always points me towards that. Alright, I know I did say that I was going to make this the last end this here, but with the piano puzzle, I think we'll solve that first. Because I want to keep it fresh in my mind before anything else. Plus, we're right next to the piano room, so... Okay. I'm not good with sheet music myself. I never study it. Sheet music for a song D line. I found it in the Golden Bird room. Seem to be missing something though.
Huh?
The music staff looks weird here. It's blank. There aren't any notes or rest indicated.
Oh.
But yeah, this is the only place without any.
Huh?
I wonder why the bird from the Golden Bird room is drawn here. I don't know the answer to that. Wait. Can we... I think we can. Okay, so... No, I didn't want... let's see. This overlay with this.
Yeah.
It's a perfect fit. Now I just need to transcribe it.
All right.
I'll try transcribing it.
Yeah.
Done. Now let's play it. So nervous.
You can do it.
Just do your best. You'll be fine. Okay, here goes nothing. Well, it's good to know we can actually overlay some photos. Ah. That wasn't that hard.
Huh?
Ashley, did you hear that?
Yep.
Sounds like it triggered something. Let's look around.
Look underneath.
A box fell out of the piano. I wonder what it is.
This is... Franny found these on the beach.
It's shells. They're kind of pretty.
Oh, right. I remember these. Franny found them. These are our treasure. She hid them here.
What's this card? It looks like a game cartridge. Is this Franny's too?
No. I've never seen that.
A small card. Do you think it's for the DAS?
What's that noise?
I take that as a yes.
It's the DAS. What's it doing? Did it read the card?
Recognize the another key. Okay. Unlocking another key feature.
I've never seen this screen. Is this a map of the mansion? One of the rooms is glowing.
What's this another key?
I have no idea. Another key. What the? Who are you?
I've been waiting for you.
Oh! So we have reached the end of the chapter. because it was a good thing I kept going. Okay, so more questions and a few answers. So we know that D was actually a family member of the Edward family here. From his father, Thomas, that's right. And Franny, a cousin, but also his friend too. So we gathered that much about him. And after looking around, we found out that Franny's father, Henry, went through a lot. Him and his brother did, of course, but it looks like Henry lost his arms during the war. And after losing his father, he changed. And after finding all these clues and solving the puzzle for the piano, we found this memory card or whatever that seems to interact with the DAS. What is this another key? What is another altogether anyway? I don't know. I don't know. But all I do know is that we won't be getting any further. So that's going to have to do it for today's episode here, people. This is definitely a good story to read through. I'm loving this so far. I'm definitely going to have to try and see if I can find the original DS game and look it up on YouTube, because I wonder how it compares with the original and this one. I don't want to spoil things too much, so I have to be watching it bit by bit. So anyway, that's going to do it for me, people. I hope you all enjoying this video, and I hope you're enjoying this game altogether. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please don't remember to hit that like button. Also, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to show your support for the channel. I'd very much appreciate that. With that said, next episode, we'll be going on to the next chapter, which is... we don't know yet. So thank you all again, and I hope you all have a wonderful, fantastic day. Take care of yourselves. Drive safely out there, people. Bye-bye. Take care. And have a good time.